What is going on, everybody? We are back with another CCW review. I am Nick.
And I am Joe.
I forgot to turn off my background noise. And we are here to talk about Dynamite from April 22nd, 2026. This is our Dynamite after Mania. I know that doesn't make any sense, guys. I just wanted to say it.
It is the first Dynamite after Mania. And boy, did they capitalize on the momentum they had going out of last week.
We start off with an in-ring segment. MJF comes out. He's mad.
He is mad.
He's like, I got forced to wrestle 3 days after beating Kenny Omega. Darby can't beat a 100% MJF. He's like, I want Darby to come out here right now and give me my title. But instead of getting Darby to come out, Kevin Knight's music hits. Joe's favorite character.
We got the fucking Jet instead. This Dynamite rubbed me the wrong way.
Joe's favorite wrestler on Dynamite.
Yeah, Mr. Personality.
Kevin Knight comes out and he's like, you know, it's a different city, but the same old Max out here whining like a bitch. He said, he was like, I look clean with this title around my waist. He says, MJF knows that he was pinned for a long time a few weeks ago, and he should, and Knight should have 2 belts right now. And Max makes fun of him for sounding basic and being friends with Mike Bailey. Jet does say that, or MJF says that the TNT title fits Kevin because it's a title for somebody with a ceiling, someone who will never be world champ. MJF called Kevin Knight, or MJF. Kevin Knight says he should slap the big nose off of MJF. MJF did go on to also say that, or Kevin Knight went on to say that MJF had never held the TNT championship, which makes sense because MJF, or that wasn't how he worded it. That's my bad, guys. He said that the best wrestlers in the world have held the TNT championship, and that makes sense because MJF has never held the TNT title before. MJF says he's real proud of the TNT title, or he's real proud of, or Jet appears to be real proud of the TNT title, so now he kind of wants it. He wants to make Kevin Knight miserable, and he's like, we should go ahead and have this match right now. And Kevin Knight's like, all right. So they even call for a ref. A ref gets down to the ring. We get ready for the match. And as the ref is about to ring the bell, MJF just rolls out of the ring. And he walks away. And he has the mic still in his hand. And he's like, you're going to have to wait till next week, though, champ. And that'll be next week for the TNT title.
Indeed.
There's going to be some reason.
He takes it from him.
He
takes it from him.
There's going to be some reason Jet wins, though. Someone's going to interfere. Or something stupid's going to happen. Now, would I rather MJF be the TNT champ? Yes. And no. Because, I don't want him to get sucked into the TNT championship vortex, I guess.
I just want to delete everything that's happened since Dynasty.
You dislike so many people. I love it.
I don't dislike them. I hate the way this is going. I like Darby. But I don't like Super Darby.
So, backstage, Renee is with the Demand and Jericho. Jericho says that Ricochet can't say the guy who gets his ass beat on by the Demand every week that shows up.
Yeah, because he copywrote the phrase.
Because he's got it copywritten. He then has a shirt with the saying underneath it, which made me laugh quite a bit.
Yep. He actually really did copyright the phrase.
He did. There's going to be a 6-man match, and the Demand are like, yeah, he's not going to be able to find people to partner with him. And Jericho's like, see,
He's burnt all the bridges.
I don't have to have anybody that likes me to team with me. I just need to find a couple of people that hate you. And listen,
which apparently was not very hard.
I was not expecting the people that were inevitably chosen because for whatever reason they just didn't pop into my head.
Forgot they existed as well because they hadn't been on TV they've only been back really for one match. So,
but when they show up later, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, my exact thoughts as well.
Match 1, Lio Rush versus Brody King. So, listen, I love Brody King. So, I like Lio Rush too. So Leo Rush comes in. He's doing the weird like talking thing in the corner, and Brody just looks at him like he's stupid, and then drags him to the middle of the ring. And Leo tried to do the weird stuff to freak Brody out, and Brody just wasn't having it.
Nope.
Leo asks for a handshake. Brody goes ahead and shakes his hand, but he won't let go. Um, which
So what does he do? He bites him.
yeah, so he bites him to get out of it. They have some fun back and forth, some fun on the outside of the ring, the normal Brody King and or Leo stuff at this point. Match ends with a Gonzo bomb, which is still one of my favorite moves in wrestling. And
Yep. It was pretty standard, but both guys
it was a good match.
looked fine.
It was a good match.
It was fine.
And then
it was good.
And then Brody had to open his mouth.
Yeah, and it ruined it.
Post match, Brody. The good news is he didn't say much. He was just like, basically, I'm coming for the world title regardless of who wins.
Yep. He's like, Darby, I like you and I respect you, but I also will bring the violence.
And that he shall. We'll get to that later. Backstage, Ciampa says he's been told he doesn't pass the airport test and he's not world championship material, but he is a father and a husband. And he said if you're asking if he's ready for the match, there hasn't been anyone more prepared than he is right now.
Is he a heel? Is he back to being a babyface? What the fuck
I don't think
is Ciampa?
he is either. I think he just rides whatever flow he's going with.
It's very all over the place to me.
Very tweenerish.
I get it. Be a tweener. That's fine. But you did obviously babyface things when you got there. Then you'd had this very heelish run where you were every bit a heel, and now you've settled back into the middle. You're all over the place, Ciampa.
To be fair,
Well, not you. How you're being booked is all over the place.
To be fair, he's the psycho killer, so it's going to be one thing one week and one thing another. He's just crazy.
I guess if that's how you want to explain it, that is his moniker.
We get a backstage segment. Cope says that last week FTR said they didn't deserve another title shot, but Cope's a little greedy and he wants another one. He says, "I have an idea. At Double or Nothing, Christian and Cope, we want a New York street fight." He's like, and you know,
It's your favorite kind of street fight.
I know it's a New York one, a little bit different than a Texas one, way different than a New Jersey one. I'm just saying.
It's insert city here street fight.
He says if FTR wins, Cope and Christian will retire as a team. Now, what's funny is when he said
this is pointless, and if the heels bite on it, it's stupid.
When he says they retire as a team, the words retire, the crowd booed, and then as soon as he said as a team, they got really quiet and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We all know this match is going to happen. At this point, we know Cope and Christian are going to win.
I mean, fuck, after as many chances as they've got to fuck. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again, right?
Yep, that is true. Match.
Jesus Christ, how many fucking chances do people get?
Match.
Wins and losses matter, right?
Never. Not in wrestling. Come on now.
Jeez. Well, that's their moniker.
When have they ever truly mattered?
Well, don't go on your TV and say that shit.
They haven't said it in a while. Every time they try to bring back the wins losses thing matter, it lasts for like a week and then it's gone.
I'm not saying you need to do the stupid thing where they're like, so and so has won X amount of matches in a row, or so and so is 15-10 this year. And I'm not saying you need to do all that, but you can't obviously just have been beaten soundly and then get another match because you won another match.
Right.
If the heels accept this, which they will because they're stupid, this is dumb.
Say, don't be dumb, Dax and Cash. Don't be dumb.
Yeah. Make Tony book a fucking better story. Don't be stupid.
Match 2, Hikaru Shida versus Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, this is. I literally fell asleep during this match.
I wish I did. I'm be honest. This match just bored the shit out of me, dude.
It made to sleep.
I'm already not a fan of either of these women, and then you just put them in a match together.
And you just throw them in a match together.
And I'm like,
I assume Shida won.
The only thing that could make this match worse is if it was a 4-way with Hayter and fucking Windsor. All right.
Oh, don't we get plenty of her later?
Um. Anyways, the way the match ends, Mina stops Sheeta from grabbing the kendo stick by grabbing it herself. Mina goes to use the kendo stick, and Chris Statlander, jumps up on the apron, grabs the kendo stick from Mina. This gives Sheeta a chance to hit her with a running knee and then a Falcon Arrow for the win.
Yeah,
They're all
pretty standard.
they're doing some really weird shit. Listen, you want to talk about somebody who's had some of the most confusing and inconsistent booking in the history of AEW?
Stat.
It's Stat. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with Stat. Like, is she about to go heel for the third time and it not work because it's never worked before?
She's that company's Big Show.
I don't.
It's weird.
They've tried putting her with Stoke. That didn't work. They tried.
And her with Willow to try to get her over as a babyface.
It didn't. I don't know what they're doing, and now they're kind of playing this where she's like in this dark place because she's no longer the champ, so she's kind of like aligning herself with Sheeta. Even though I swear to you, last week it felt like she wanted nothing to do with Sheeta because she kept getting dragged into it. But now she's out there as a tag team partner cheering her on. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It's so confusing. It's so confusing. I don't know. I don't know.
Me neither. Anyways, match 3, Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis, which was a great match until it wasn't.
What are they doing?
So, Ospreay goes for a hidden blade at the start of the match, but Davis runs through him, which I thought was pretty cool.
The match itself was great until, like you said, until it wasn't. And when it wasn't, it really wasn't.
And then he just starts taking it to Ospreay. Davis went for his off the ropes clothesline. Ospreay later on in the match, Ospreay hits the hidden blade. It was the funniest hidden blade I've ever seen because while it did knock Davis down, Ospreay bounced the fuck off of him.
Well, that's a big man. That is a big man.
Mark Davis.
He got recoiled in his own move.
Yeah, he did. Mark Davis ends up hitting his pile driver, but Ospreay gets his foot on the ropes to get out. Just after that, this is where everything goes to hell. Davis hits his pile driver on the apron, which looked really cool, by the way. He hits his pile driver on the apron, and then Ospreay has to oversell the neck, and then they just call the end of the match. The doctor's like, "Oh,
Burton's like, no,
we gotta call the match. He's hurt." So they end the match, and then Davis drags him in the ring because he's about to fuck him up some more. And then he's surrounded by the fucking Death Riders for fucking God knows why.
And they carry him off. They carry Will Ospreay off like they're a bunch of fucking druids.
And Davis leaves. They get in the ring. They pick up Will Ospreay. They carry him out of the ring. Fucking, they cart him off to the side. Fucking Claudio tosses him up over his shoulders, and then they walk the fuck off.
Him up on his shoulders. Yeah.
And I'm like, what are we doing?
Apparently. You know what the funniest thing about this entire thing is?
Ospreay's going to join the Death Riders and make...
Don't say that. The funniest thing is the next segment is Alex Windsor, and she's not concerned at all. She's just cutting her promo in the back and not a fucking care in the world. Her husband just got carried off by the enemy, and she's worried about the fucking Triangle of Madness.
That did make me laugh as well.
What is this show?
But no, this match was amazing. For like, Davis was looking good. They were having a good back and forth.
Nothing to do with the wrestling.
And then whatever happened at the end, it was like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's the booking part. It's the storyline part. Like, what the fuck is Tony doing?
Backstage, Windsor wants to stomp the sisters, but her friend's not there. So Persephone comes from out of fucking nowhere. Poof! Hello.
Out of nowhere.
Hey,
here I am.
I'm not a bird, but I would love to, if you'll accept a god, I'll wrestle with you. And next week on Collision, or this week on Collision, not next week, we're gonna get them two versus, I think they said it was Tekla and Sky Blue.
Yeah, it said any of the two, so Julia must be hurt or something. Weird. Just weird.
Yeah. Match 4, Samoa Joe versus Cody Chun. Listen, this was just a squash match, but I got to see one of my favorite moves in all of wrestling, the nope
The
spot.
nope spot.
And this one was even better because it actually almost connected. He barely got out of it.
Yeah, he's a little rusty. He's a little rusty on his timing. But Joe was Joe and did Joe things.
Yeah, he did. He spent the first first minute or so of the match like taking hits and just being like, that's nothing. But then he just snapped and beat the fuck out of this dude. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Doing
Joe stuff.
Hits him with the muscle buster and wins. On his way out, he's greeted by
Clapping
Hook,
at the top of the ramp.
and they dap up and walk to the back. So I guess he's not going to get his ass beat. That's sad.
Not this week, anyways.
Weren't we supposed to get a decision on fucking Bowens tonight, or is that going to be Saturday that they're going to do that?
Who knows, dude? Probably Saturday. I have a feeling they're taping Collision after the Dynamite tonight.
We get an in-ring segment. Darby Allin comes in. He starts to talk about how much it means to him to win the championship. And during all of this, MJF interrupts him. This part had me rolling. MJF's like, I want my title right now. Darby goes, no.
No.
MJF's like, I want my match right now. Then Darby goes, no.
Yeah, very measured, very just like, no.
He said, I'm giving everybody in the back a title shot that deserves one.
Yeah, that does not include you.
Every
brother.
week, and that does not include you, and it starts with Tommaso Ciampa. So the lights go out. Ciampa's music hits.
Ciampa's music hits, yeah.
Ciampa starts walking to the
great.
ring. MJF stops him mid-ramp to yell at him, and Ciampa just looks at him, smiles, kisses him on the cheek, and then walks to the ring.
It was great.
And MJF looked so confused. So confused.
He was confused and mad at the same time. He's like, I'm really mad, but the man gave me a kiss, so I can't be that mad, right?
Match 5. This is actually my match of the night. And while, listen, I agree with you in the terms of I don't like the fact that he just ate 2 Ciampa finishers. It did not make me near as mad as it seems to have made you.
They do this all the time with Darby.
Well, yeah.
They just let him absorb this stupid amount of punishment, which I'm fine because that's his gimmick. But you've got to protect these people's fucking finish because he's going to go on to beat somebody a lot bigger and a lot stronger and probably a lot more over than Darby. And he's going to do it with one, and it's going to mean shit.
Yeah.
The match was fantastic, though.
This is actually, in my opinion, a top 3 Ciampa match in AEW so far. Like, these two were beating the fuck out of each other.
It was the Briscoe match that he won the belt with, the Kyle match that he lost the belt with, and then this one.
Yep. And, dude, listen, that's... Okay, so we get pretty early on, Darby does the coffin drop to the outside of the ring on Ciampa. They fight outside for a while. Ciampa gets the upper hand, but then something happens where he goes to do the boot to Darby on the outside. Darby moves, and he gets hung up by the announce table or by the timekeeper table.
The timekeeper's table, yeah.
Darby runs, gets on top of the turnbuckle, and does a leaping fucking like RVD style clothesline from the turnbuckle post to Ciampa through the table. And at this point, I was like, oh, here we go. Somehow, Ciampa's head started bleeding.
Yep, somehow. Must have hit the ring bell on the way down to the floor. No explanation at all.
Darby goes into the ring as Ciampa's coming back, and Darby hits an unaliving dive through the ropes that looked really good and hurt. It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, hit the back of his head on the announce table.
They get into the ring. Ciampa ends up pulling off the turnbuckle pad as Darby pulls him into a scorpion death drop, which was a pretty cool little effect. And then the wildest fucking thing I think I've seen in a really long time between 2 consensual men in a wrestling ring.
I thought Ciampa was hurt for real.
I did too, the way he was reacting. Ciampa does the Psycho Driller from the top of the turnbuckle to the concrete fucking floor, guys. And
I thought he fucking broke his tailbone or something.
And my mouth dropped, and they went to commercial break, and I was like, oh no, he might actually be hurt.
Yeah, they queued it up like he was legit hurt and they were trying to get it off of TV to check on him. And they may have been. They may have been checking on him because if he was selling, like, slow clap.
It was a damn good sell job.
Because he looked like it looked like it hurt, number one, because it probably did, and two, he sold it like $1 million.
So then, after we come back from commercial break, this is where Ciampa hits a running knee. Darby kicks out. Ciampa hits.
I'm okay kicking out one. I'm okay with kicking out of one of them.
Ciampa then hit his powerbomb into his knees, hit another running knee. Darby kicked out again. The only reason I can the only reason I can say I understand the kicking out is with this being a world title match, they wanted to give you the feeling that Ciampa was actually about to win.
Then put him near the ropes, and so Darby can just like get his foot on the ropes. Make it make sense. Don't just have him kick out.
Right.
Because now dudes' moves mean dick.
Well, they mean dick to you. They don't actually mean dick.
But we're supposed to believe the fucking 145-pound man jumping off the top rope and landing on somebody is supposed to beat him.
Got to suspend your disbelief, buddy. It's wrestling.
There's only so much you can do. My imagination can only do so much.
Yeah. Might be time to find a new hobby, homie.
No, that's not going to happen. I've got way too much time invested in this.
But this is where wrestling is.
I'm so upset.
It's not even just Darby. People do this all the time, especially in AEW. It's big in AEW. Everybody does it.
I hate it. I hate it. Like I said, I understand kicking out of finishes. It's a world championship match. I get it. Like I said, had he been like near the ropes and got the ropes instead of just like kicking out, would have been fine. Would have brushed it off. No big deal. But the man kicked out of two of that guy's finishes plus his signature. It's crazy. Like nothing means nothing now.
Yeah.
Let's believe the 145-pound man locks in a submission and makes the 218-pound man tap out.
Well, that happens all the time. Ciampa tries to do the Scorpion Deathlock because he's an asshole. Darby reverses it into one of his own. And after...
And then he couldn't fucking hold Ciampa's legs up.
And then after a while, Ciampa tapped out. Post-match, Brody King comes out. And actually, it wasn't that he couldn't hold the man's legs up. He kept trying to bend backwards to make it look like it hurt more, and he kept slipping. Brody King comes out post-match. He says he's serious about being proud of Darby, and he said that with Darby's permission, he's already talked to Tony Khan. He would love to face Darby next week. And Darby shook his hand, so we're going to have that match next week. Now, he might not actually be able to pick up Brody King's legs. That's a big boy.
Yeah, each of Brody's legs weighs one Darby Allin.
Overall, I didn't mind the Dynamite. It wasn't as exciting as I would have liked to have been.
The wrestling, for the most part, was fine, but the fucking storylines and the booking are weird.
A lot of the booking,
they're weird.
A lot of the booking was questionable in terms of like just my personal enjoyment. A lot of things just aren't making sense. Like
what happens to Will Ospreay? Does he come out in a black T-shirt and a fucking? Does he look like Daniel Garcia's little big brother? I guess next week because he'll just be joining the Death Riders.
I hope not. That's
Is Windsor gonna put out a missing person report because she didn't fucking care that he was gone after his segment.
They definitely should have played that like I gotta find my husband. Why that crazy bitch run off with him?
Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, and this is one of those things where the only thing you could say is we have to wait and see where it's gonna go. The way it was
crazy thing is
so sloppily started.
The next AEW show we're gonna see is Collision.
Yeah, and none of this shit's gonna matter because Collision's a whole different story, and we got to worry about what's going on with Collision. I don't.
Oh, man, this was rough. And I was looking forward to this because we watched so much WWE over the past week. I'm like, cool, back into the AEW with the work rate and good stuff. And man, not so much for me.
Yeah. Again, most of the matches were good. Just the ends of them were like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yep.
Especially the one that really bothered me was the Will Ospreay Mark Davis one. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm cool with Davis winning, but why are we? If he's not cleared to compete, why is he competing?
Yeah,
Let the person who's not hurt actually wrestle like he's not hurt. He can sell the neck, whatever, but this is ridiculous. This makes your medical staff look like shit. Why did he get cleared if you're this worried about him that you're stopping matches?
Agreed. Agreed. Um. Anyways, that's that. Saturday we have Collision. The good news is we have 2 days off, folks. That's gonna feel good.
I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna have to go find my smile.
Just don't smile too hard; you'll never see it.
Well, I don't, anyways. My eyes are very tiny. That was a shot at my eyeball size.
Yeah, when he smiles, they disappear.
I look like the emoji where it's just the line.
Oh my. Anyways, we love y'all. We will see you guys for Collision, and then yeah, that's that.
Yep.
Deuces.
Later.